There are a lot of people engaging in mental gymnastics to make sure that they prove the culpability of Democrats in everything. I got you. I don't like, I mean, this neoliberal problem we have, it is a problem. I get it. But by doing that, incessantly doing that, you are tacitly providing cover for Republicans. You're providing, when I have people who actually will defend Trump, they don't directly defend Trump, but anytime Trump does something, they try to find an example. It doesn't matter how old it is. It doesn't matter how far back they have to go. Case in point, Jeff Sessions. You know the response that you get from some progressives with regard to Jeff Sessions? Strom Thurmond. They go back and they get a Democrat who was a part of the Klan, who's dead now, who has no bearing on our life right now, and they lift them up as some type of moral, their moral superiority. They are the pure, they are the real progressive, and oh yeah, but Jeff Sessions, he's bad, but take a look at what this Democrat did in the 80s, in the 70s, and he's dead now. And what you have done and what people are doing is you're providing cover. We have to actually address the things that Donald Trump is doing to us right now. And all of these philosophical and intellectual conversations and debates and rhetorical, positioning, all of it is cute, but not a single one of those things is going to actually bring attention or action to fight back against what Donald Trump is doing right now. Now, if you're okay with what Donald Trump is doing, then okay, I get it. Then go ahead, carry on. But you cannot in one voice say we oppose what Donald Trump is doing, and then the next voice, not even just the next sentence, but every other sentence. One sentence, you give this one blanket, and I'm talking about a whole group of people, right? You could take your pick, you could fill in the blank, do whatever you want to do. But there's a whole group of people who will give a caveat, I don't like Trump, but then 99% of everything they say provides cover for Trump. It doesn't balance out. And the mental gymnastics, I freaking still see people with platforms, with audiences, talking about Hillary Clinton's emails. You are no use to progressivism. You're simply trying to maintain your shtick, what got you as far as you are now. Congratulations. Hey, good. You're going to get the clicks that you want. But you're no good to progressivism, because progressivism, you think I think this is what people think. I think people honestly think that the Democratic Party is the only thing that's under assault from Donald Trump. Because maybe if you think that, then you could sit back and say, go Trump, go beat the Democrats, because they're corporate, they're part of the duopoly. They're in bed with corporatists. They're in bed with lobbyists. They're a problem. Neoliberalism is the main problem. And you feel like, okay, the only thing under assault is the Democratic Party. So Donald Trump, maybe that's the logic. But the reality of it is, it's not just the Democratic Party, the DNC. It's not Donna Brazile. It's not just those people that you don't like that's under attack. It's everything that you ostensibly say you want to fight for. Just voting rights. Yeah, Ben, but the DNC suppressed our votes during the primaries. Yes, they did. And you know what? Donald Trump is getting ready to do it tenfold. He's got the man in the Attorney General's office to gut everything. So what are we going to do? You're going to sit there and still bitch about what the DNC did during the primaries and say nothing about what Donald Trump is doing to everyone. It's like people can't multitask, right? It's like people can't do both and. You got a problem with the DNC, see it through. But you know who else? You also have a big problem with Donald Trump. You got a problem with whoever, name them. I don't know why people still bring up Hillary Clinton. Like, I personally don't want to see her daughter, what's her name, Chelsea. Chelsea needs to stay the hell away from politics. But Hillary Clinton is gone. But if you have, fine, you got a problem with Hillary Clinton still, and you need to air it out, and you got it on your chest, I get it, fine. Talk about it. But you know what? Donald Trump is coming after you too. He's coming after minorities. He's coming after the LGBTQ community. He's coming after women. He's coming after your voting rights. He's coming after you. You're worried about the voting machines. He's actually making it possible, even more possible, for irregularities. Let's just call them irregularities. He's coming for everything that we fight for. And people are expending so much energy trying to not only relitigate the primaries, but to turn every negative thing about Donald Trump into a corresponding negative thing about the Democrats. And the amount of energy that you expend doing that, I don't think, I personally don't think you have enough energy to do both and, because I haven't seen it. The bottom line is this. I've said it already, and I'm going to reiterate it. The Democratic Party is not the only thing that's threatened by Donald Trump, that's under assault, political assault by Donald Trump. Everything that progressives stand for and fight for, even as we stood for it and fought for it against the Democratic establishment, all those things are under assault by Donald Trump and the Republican Party and conservatism. But, hey, Donald Trump shoots a cute puppy on Fifth Avenue. Yeah, but Hillary Clinton's emails. I'm guaranteeing you that's what we're going to be seeing for a long time. And Donald Trump is not only, here's the last thing. Donald Trump is a Republican. And he's governing in some ways just like a Republican would. But he's not only this vulgar version of it, he's above and beyond it. He is above and beyond it on foreign policy. Wait till the things that he's engaging in already, the divide that how he's undermining the entire world order. Like, people were worried about going to World War III with Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump has come headlong into putting us in the perfect position to have that kind of conflict. At a minimum, to have, let's take the fear mongering out of it, right? At a minimum, to go to war with Iran. Yeah, Ben, but Hillary would have had us in war with Syria. Hillary Clinton's not here. Hillary Clinton is gone. Donald Trump is president. And he's gearing up to take us to war with Iran. And people who have platforms and the responsibility of communicating and explaining these things, instead of doing their job and explaining the problematic nature of Donald Trump's foreign policy and domestic policy, they're doing mental gymnastics on the Olympian level, mental gymnastics, to find a way to make everything negative about Trump have a corresponding negative in the Democratic Party, because I guess that's all they're talented enough to do.